can hear me. Hold on one second. Let me see what's going on here. Can y'all hear me? For whatever reason, it's not working. I think I can hear me now. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me in the chat? Let me know if y'all can hear me in the chat. Okay, it's working. Yeah, what's up, y'all? What's up? What's up? What's up? Yeah, you see the title of the video. They want to be you so badly. You know, you would think that these folks will move on with their life and they more convinced that they have to be you so badly. They have to be into everything you talk about, what you got going on. It's just crazy. I'm firmly not surprised. I think what's really happening is that people so in fear that they have to cope with what you got going on to kind of feel good about themselves. And when they see you not around as much, they have to act and talk like you as if they're doing something. And it's like the people are doing what they're supposed to do, ain't trying to be you so badly. The people ain't doing what they're supposed to do. They're not doing what they're supposed to do, want to be doing what you're doing so badly. It's crazy. And you would think with the weather getting warm and a lot of activities going on in particular places that they will take the time to see what's going on and see for themselves. No, they want to live vicariously through you in order to feel important. It's sickening. It's really sickening at this point. And what's happening is that the people that's becoming successful, they realize this. The people that's coming up out of their situation, they're starting to see it for themselves. They're starting to see the things that others have been saying for a minute. They witnessing it themselves and they're talking about it. And that's a great thing to see because the more you start elevating in life and you start celebrating the things you love to do, these people want to be you so badly, yet they don't want to put in the work to be who they need to be so badly, if that makes sense. It's crazy, y'all, man. Like, there's a lot of people running out of material because when they don't see us on as much or see some of you as much in the building, they get they get lonely. They get lonely. They're beside themselves. They don't know how to respond. Now I'm gonna show you some patterns of what I'm talking about because y'all need to see this. And you tell me if I'm set tripping because it's getting to the point that I'm not surprised. I just want y'all to see something. When I tell you people are running out of material, for the most part, that's due to the lack of their research, lack of information. And I'm just bringing it out, regardless how many people watch this, because the point is that you need to see this. Let me show you something. When I tell you, you shouldn't be surprised. Anything you see beyond this should not surprise you from here on out, because it don't surprise me. This individual here, If you look at his, if you look at his videos and lives, and you look at it, I told you that he's going to be doing certain things. Everything you're seeing, everything you're seeing is what I say he's going to talk about. And he badly wants to prove to people that he's okay. Look at this. These are the videos. No, these videos and lives. And you know what's the crazy part? You look at the live streams, look at all this stuff here. This is nothing productive, if you ask me. And this is the part with the car engine. He didn't even give an update what's going on with that vehicle of his. He has not given an update. And I want to show you something else. There's a trend going on with these guys. There's a trend going on with these guys, y'all. Now, this guy here, this guy right here, we're going to get into in a second because I want you all to see this. This is crazy. Now, all of a sudden, this individual here, he talks about, look at this. He said, YouTube banning my channel for drinking alcohol. Are you serious? We're going to listen to this because now, remember, they saw me with the Don Julio. All of a sudden, the other individual had an empty bottle. Now he's talking about he had alcohol. Yeah, he say he don't drink. You get the drift of what I'm getting with this, right? If we're not on live, that's when you see them crash out. And it's getting to a point, he put this on members only. I didn't catch that. It's all good. What I'm trying to show y'all is this. What this was going to happen on the internet. Let me stop sharing. This is what's going to happen on the internet. And Brainwaves touched on it. It's a shift happening. And a lot of these people are trying to beat us so badly that their own audience is seeing it. They're just not calling it out because they don't want to be blocked. And their audience is getting tired of them. Their own audience is getting tired of them. What's up, Lively Cuts? How you doing, Betty Hall? He says, "How can YouTube know if you're actually drinking alcohol?" That's what we're gonna respond to that because I gotta hear what he has to say about that because there's plenty of people that drink on live. They didn't have no issue. The only thing I could come up with is if he has his thing on children. Do he have his thing on children? Do children watch his channel? And if that's the case, that could be possible. I just have to hear what this entity have to say. And I appreciate you being a member, Lively Cuts. And so what's happening, y'all, is this to these guys, some of these ladies, the fall of their time on the internet is showing. They can't come up with any material because they are on last year, the year before, the year before, the year before, and they stuck. Most content creators are stuck, except us, the ones who are away from the occultics, from the madness, and we're not having this blaming spirit like they do, and others that is doing the same thing. Think about what I'm saying. If you are getting out of these occultists in these camps, give praise to the Most High because the Most High ain't dealing with them. And see, the reason why some of you men, some of you ladies are doing great, and it's hard to find people that's doing great, it's because people don't want to do great no more. A lot of people have decided to want to live off your greatness, and they should not live off your greatness because they're not contributing to your greatness. They're not supporting your greatness. And a lot of people are getting tired of the disrespect of those who's winning. They're getting tired of it and they're calling it out. And a lot of people have an issue with that. And I said individual was using my talking points. Knew no talent, you know. He sits and watch any key points we say, and he goes on his platform and say it, and people actually believe he came up with the idea because we are the material. We could talk about simple stuff to great stuff and still get the support and the buzz throughout the YouTube streets. They have to work as harder as we do. If you think about it, I put in a lot of work, yet you can hear it in a tonality of the stress of how much they have to push and make more effort to get people's attention. I don't have to do that. And see, they don't like that. Ringo don't have to do that. Brainwaves, they don't have to do that. Elder Karada Sharp, Mr. Rufus, Pastor Rufus, a lot of you in the chat, when you go out and about, your effort speaks for itself. And people can see that you're not forcing the situation. And it's even in the scripture that the Most High is going to have us pull back and we're going to still do what we need to do and let these people sabotage each other. And that's what's going on. You get what I'm saying? Look, I'm going to say this. Since my return back to Florida, I haven't been lacking as much as people think I have. And that's because I have the right people around me. And I'm to the point, y'all. I know they want to beat me so badly, these deities, that I know I'm in the right path because now they drinking. The thing with me drinking is I have self-control. I'm not, letting the drink get the best of me. You know, matter of fact, the drink makes me more interesting because I don't let the drink control me, if that makes sense. That's why a lot of people were shocked that I was drinking a Don Julio straight and I will still be able to concentrate. That's because I don't have no worries. Because the drinks do have entities and it could show you about a person. And see, what the alcohol will show y'all with me is I have self-control. That's because I'm very disciplined. And I make sure the people around me is disciplined. And so they're trying to find outlets to be us. Some of you that are very successful, you should be promoting it. You got a lot of people promoting stuff that you're no longer part of. You see what I'm saying? Make this month be a great month, just like it was for you in March and February and January. I'm gonna say this for the great time in a long time. All the sacrifices I made this week, it's all worth it because what I show my audience is that I'm ready to go to the next step. And a lot of you behind the scenes, you applauded me. A lot of you have thanked me, you supported. And as y'all continue to support, we getting closer to the next step. And I'm to the point that I'm pushing other people to get involved in something great and to make more income and potential opportunities. And I'm at this time of my life that this internet is going to be a great production. Some of you have great talent, great skills, and I want you to practice those skills before I link up with y'all because our lives is about to change. And when I go to the 9 to 5, is to put into the business, into the investment. And it's like now, when I get this vehicle, you're going to see some things that's going to not only amaze you, it's going to amaze other people to want to get involved. You get what I'm saying? And so this is that season that you got to see uh bits and pieces of what is capable of what's going to happen for me in Florida and other states, if that makes sense. Forever Studios, not only I'm full Southern, I'm so full Southern now, Forever Studio, that the people in the northern states don't even recognize me no more. And that's due to the fact that I have not only become more mature and more resilient, the money has not changed my ways of becoming more righteously, if that makes sense. If y'all knew the type of environments I were in and how the temptation is, I don't think many of you know what temptation is, to be honest. I don't think many of you know what temptation is. And I'm not talking about with women or alcohol or these working environments. The temptation I have been seeing lately, the average man, the average woman have not seen. And that's a testimony to becoming real successful in the righteous path. Because a lot of people would have folded of the invites that I had coming. Look, I turned down so many invites because I know it's not of God. I'm so confident of what the Most High have for me, and I know He's getting me in that direction because He see I'm not thirsting and I'm going about it the right way. Listen, Florida is a great place, and it could be very tempting if you're not moving right. It's a very tempting place, especially Miami. And a lot of you have no clue of what I've seen. The videos that you see cannot compare to what you see off camera, y'all. There's not enough footage, there's not enough data. That's how serious this thing is. And so for me to let my ex know about herself and let others know about themselves, the Most High see that I made the biggest sacrifice of all time. because I believe in this project that it's going to happen. And it also show my audience that they're like, man, Rollo's doing it. He's ready, and I'm ready. I'm ready to get into this skits, get people involved, make opportunities for them to get around successful people. Like, I'm committed to the fun and to the travel and to the opportunities such as never before. And that's all due to the Most High and Him seeing that I have accepted the greatness of the Southern hospitality. You know what I'm saying? I am very grateful to the Southern hospitality. And I want to thank the Tessianians, the Floridians, the Georgianians, the Carolinians, the Alabamians, the Louisianians, all you Southerns. Thank y'all for inviting me to your state. I'm looking forward to going back to Arizonian. You know, shout out to the supporters in the northern states, you fellas and ladies. It's just that I'm home, y'all. I'm really home. This is my home. Florida's my home. At the same time, the other states that is surrounding Florida, I'm looking forward to seeing for the first time. And how you doing, Azandria? Hello, Tiff and Dee Dee. The vocabulary that I have in store for my skits, and ladies, you have no clue what I'm about to tell you. And I think some of you are ready. I'm gonna put it to you like this. I think some of you are ready to deal with me in real time. It's just that my vocabulary has a span that I say some things that most men have not said. The only thing is like you got dudes out here using my word Ibarazzi, Dibarazzi, Liberace, and these ladies believing that they got those words by themselves to get women. Knowing they been watching my platform, these freeloading men, because you got a bunch of freeloading men that watch my platform, they go out in the dating world, use my words to bag a woman because a lot of you don't realize a lot of women be hearing the things I say they never heard any other man say. And women got great memories of what men say. I be saying some things that are futuristic. I got even President Trump using the word Ibarasi. He's using my words. He said, I can't stand these Ibarasis. He's saying it, you know, he's saying these things. And it's like, if I got the president, the quote unquote president of America, saying these things and talking about pick me sphere, you got people use that's my talking point. I came up with the pick me sphere. And it's like the skit to skit to do they now. You got a couple of rappers using the word skit to do skit to do they. I'm telling you, man, these people know we are creative in this space. They use Ringo's points, Brainwave's points. Some of you in the chat, y'all be saying certain things. They be making rhymes off of what y'all say. And the audience believe that they came up with these words, you know? A lot of these content creators, man, they they wait till we come on and instead of them supporting the platform, they don't support the platform. And I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen. A lot of you in America don't realize the freeloading days are over. I told y'all the freeloading days is over. It's over. You can't come into a season with handouts and you are liable to use your senses. As long as you got your senses, you could see, you could hear, you could talk, you could walk. There's no reason for you to not, you should not be broke. In this day of time on the internet, the connections at the site, you shouldn't be broke. What it is a lot of you are afraid to spend because you think that the Most High ain't got. Let me tell you something. You don't even know if I'm on my last dollar. You don't even know because everything looks like it's so much on point that you think I got all this money coming in. If I had all this money coming in, y'all see me more on the road than in the house. I'm the type of person people know me to be on the road than sometimes in the house. And that's not to say that I don't like being in the house. The thing is, when you're in the state of Florida or anywhere in the South, depending on who you talk to, man, people be out and about, enjoying the sunshine, going to the beach, going out. It don't have to be all the time. I'm just saying, man, like it's too much to do, you know? And so a lot of successful people spend a lot of money. They make decisions and they get that back because they believe that's something they could learn and they take it with them. And what really lets me know that a lot of people think about what I'm saying. Even some of you ladies, right? You watch a lot of our platforms. Some of you have learned so much from us that you had an opportunity with a particular man. And you would think that, you say, you know what, Rallo or Brainwaves or Rango, thank you. Here's some support because with your experience, I got to learn how to deal with somebody of a certain caliber. Here's something, let me put something in a jar as an appreciation. Some of you fellas, you got out of situations by, interacting with us, and you haven't even support the platform. And then when something goes down, you be the main one calling. I noticed one thing: the people that support multitude of ways, their life is going up. So I have to ask you this question: for those who believe in everything, let me ask you this: it's being on YouTube is free. It's being on YouTube is free. Yes or no? If you don't pay the bill, can you be on YouTube? If I don't pay the bill, I can't be on YouTube. There's nothing free. You got to get out of this free mentality, y'all. Everything costs. Everything we do, it costs. Everything we do, what we say, how we go about things, everything costs. People taking their time out of their day, it costs. It costs to do that. Somewhere, somehow, it's supposed to be an exchange going on. Eventually, eventually, it has to be an exchange. Even dealing with the Heavenly Father, there's an exchange. Through Christ, there's an exchange. And we have to deal with whatever we did and own up to it until we get to what we got to get to. There's no excuse no more. There's no excuse for any of us. And so when you see successful people, you're supposed to salute them. You're supposed to support them. You're supposed to encourage them. And a lot of you don't encourage people that's winning. And you wonder why nothing is coming to you. Yet you will go to a doom and gloom channel telling you the world is ending. And y'all will spend more time listening to that than listening to opportunities of people that's in the chat that's very successful that you could potentially link up with. Yet because you love low vibrational, and you wonder why. A lot of us that get it, we remove ourselves from the situation. Yeah, like with the Jones family, you just said what I talked about earlier. You right. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's what exactly is Andrea. And absolutely lively cuts. Exactly. This is not a time that you want to disgruntle the people with the money. This is not a time you want to disgruntle people that could change your life. A lot of you, you get mad at people that's successful. I am happy to see men and women, powerful couples getting together and making opportunities such as never before. A lot of you are afraid to get with someone because you're afraid that that person already have made certain. Ladies, do you know how easy it is for you? All you got to do, listen, I met so many powerful couples. Mrs. Jones, Mr. Jones, Ringo and his wife, you know what I'm saying? Soulmate and her husband. I met so many powerful couples, such as Zatz and his lady. I'm sitting amongst powerful couples. And you know what I learned? I learned to respect. I push them to the limit. They could tell you that themselves. When I see them, I said, look, I'm great. I get them into things that they have not even thought about. You know why? Because I have experience being married one time. I have experience living with a woman. Yeah, it didn't work out. At the same time, I have experience. And one thing I showed the married brothers is that you're supposed to have fun with your wife while y'all take care of business. You'd be surprised how much powerful couples appreciate me taking the time to show them a great time. And I'm gonna put y'all onto something. I'm gonna put you onto something, fellas. Married supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be great. It don't always have to be serious. What I realize is that the reason why most women are not scared, don't want to get to that serious level is because I love to have so much fun and I could be responsible at the same time. I think what ended up happening is that we so busy focusing on our business. It's okay to go out and have a good time. It's okay to make that sacrifice. Release some of that, focus and go out and just chill once in the blue. Take you and the family out once in the blue because believe it or not, America is the most funnest place. If you doing what you're supposed to do, you can have the time of your life. And then traveling to another country is just a carry out. I think that most people make their lives miserable. And I'm not talking about y'all in the chat. I'm not talking about y'all in the chat. Y'all doing your thing. A lot of you are afraid to make sacrifices. And see, look what Zach said. Look what Zach said. And that's important. You listen, Zach, y'all listen. Y'all got vehicles. Listen, listen, listen. Y'all got vehicles. Think about this. I want you to listen. This is not competition, what I'm about to say. This is not no competition. A lot of y'all got vehicles. A lot of y'all have your relationship. Me and my ex 3 years ago, we used to go. I had to get her to like, yo, like, let's go different places. Like she was more into the house. And I'm telling you, if I had a vehicle, I would be gone, man. I'd be gone. Y'all don't realize. I Zach's no, Zach's seen it. Zach is in Florida, y'all. He saw my receipts. He was like, what? So he knows when I get a vehicle, I'm going back to where I used to get. The numbers is going to be higher. And mind you, I'm not doing this without a woman. You brothers got a woman, yo, y'all supposed to be going more further than me. All you brothers that got a fine woman that you consider fine, yo, y'all supposed to be traveling sometimes. Y'all supposed to be making sacrifices. Your income supposed to be higher. Zach saw my income. I was like, damn, you think this, but my income could take care of at least 2 to 3 women. Zach will tell y'all that. I'm just saying that I'm not going to do 3 women at the same time. Oh, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is I'm going to be with one woman. We get to know each other, build, and then within that 2 to 3 years, if it comes to it, it comes to it. I have another woman. Y'all have it to where a lot of you brothers with your main lady, y'all could be millionaires right now. If y'all just use your car, use the gift that the Most High give you, y'all could be millionaires right now within a year. Let's just say none of these things happened to me last year or the year before. I would have been a millionaire by now. And y'all think I want to be a millionaire by myself? No, I don't. The thing is that a lot of women want to be in competition with me instead of just be like, you know what? Hey man, this guy Rollo, he's making moves. Let me give him a chance. Let me give him an opportunity. Because I don't force relationships. You get what I'm saying? A lot of you brothers with your women, y'all should be doing content. Even if you don't want to come on camera, yo, y'all don't realize, man, I'm giving y'all gems. All you married men or you guys in relationships, this is the year that you should get on YouTube and get this goddamn content going, and your channels will blow up ASAP. I'm telling y'all, y'all don't, man, some of you, I'll be talking to y'all, and I'll be like, yo, put out some shorts with your lady once a week. I don't want to hear you tired and I got too much going on. Listen, two are better than one. There's no excuse. Y'all should be doing content. Y'all should be doing shorts once a week. Y'all should be, because we need that. We need to see more content like that. I'm serious. We need to see more powerful couples content. You should not be ashamed of the person you with. Stop being excuse. I don't want to hear it. That's extra income y'all could bring in together. You know what I'm saying? For real, man. For real, for real. No cap. No cap, man. It's nothing wrong making money, getting to the bag, but a lot of you are not trying to get to a purpose of giving someone an opportunity. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you could do it. You could do the content. You could do the content without showing yourselves. That's, listen, there's content out there right now that there's couples I listen to. They don't show themselves and they're getting they're getting a lot of views. They get support. Nobody question them. People rock with their platform. There's couples out here that don't show themselves. You don't have to show yourself on camera, you know? And it's not wrong having a private life. They have a private life too. What I'm saying is this is a way, this is the future of you getting your business out here, opportunities to build with other people, to link up. Social media, you're supposed to use it to link up, to make business opportunities, and also network. You get what I'm saying? Some of these people they don't know how to network correctly. Many of you I met, you have what it takes. You could be behind the scenes, like, okay, for example, me and Selena gonna be on the screen more often, right? Life with the Jones family could produce it behind the scenes. They don't have to be on camera. Guess what? That gives them more opportunities. That's another skill. Like, what I'm getting y'all to see, right? When I meet up with y'all, I don't want y'all to all be on camera. I'm okay with that. What I'm saying is, we're going to be doing some great things that you don't have to be on camera, that people hear your voice, people hear your voice, right? Or your significant other's voice. And by you producing it and us being on the screen, that pushes more people want to get involved that may have not thought about it. They'd be like, you know what? Okay, so I don't have to be on camera. I know how to edit. I know how to do thumbnails. So when I get the support to where it needs to be, some of you could be doing thumbnails for me, editing. I could pay y'all, but we have to separate ourselves from people who don't want to see us win. That's the key. You know what I'm saying? That's the greatest thing that could ever happen, Zax. From time to time, we leave our phones in the car, and she's willing to make content with me. But if we really need to unwind, we leave our phones in the car. That's the greatest thing that you could do. Yeah. Lively Cuts, you and your wife should be doing great things. You out there in Arizona, man. Listen, you and your wife out there in Arizona, man, y'all don't, man. Oh my goodness. Arizona is on the map right now. Do y'all know y'all in hot spots? Some of you in the hot spot cities. Forever Studio, you in the hot spot too. You know what I'm saying? Azandria. I know she does her thing, but I'm just saying, like, y'all in a hot spot. Why don't y'all link up in the hot spots, man? Oh my goodness, man. I'm giving y'all some great ideas, man. Some of y'all in the hot spots. Excuse me, low key. Y'all in the hot spots. Man, there's some spots in Dallas that I know Life with the Jones and the family and Selena gonna be shocked when I come back. Cause they was surprised about the spots that I know about. They like that. Rollo did his research. Yeah, I did do my research. You know what I'm saying? I did. All right, so I'm gonna show y'all the gizmo. Y'all want to see the gizmo, right? Let me get let me get the camera on. Let me get the old camera thing. I'm gonna show you my gizmos, right? Show you my gizmos real quick. Let me see what's going on. Hold on. And as always, shout out to Forever Studio for always supporting the Cash App. Forever Studio supporting the Cash App. Thank you. I want to tell y'all something. I want to show y'all my gizmo. Let me put on my old thing. Thank y'all all for the support, right? Let me put on this old thing. I'm gonna show you my gizmo. Y'all listen, y'all. This thing does it with my phone. I gotta get me a SD card. I'm gonna get me a SD card when I get some funds coming in, because I gotta make sure that I get to and fro to work. Listen, y'all. Listen. Let me show y'all something. Y'all don't realize that y'all got me motivated because of y'all supporting the GoFundMe multitude of ways. Because y'all support the GoFundMe a multitude of ways, I'm so hyped. Y'all don't realize how excited I am to get some great footage real soon. Let me show y'all something. Let me get the camera on. Okay. Yo, you see that? This small thing that I use, this small thing that I use does so much wonders, right? It does so much wonders. I'm gonna put it to you like this. This small thing does so much wonders. I could use 3 phones on this. 3 phones. One of y'all hold it, you hold it, you swing it around. We got 3 different, oh my goodness, 3 different angles. These things is great than most of the high-end equipment, y'all. I kid you not. This DJI Osmo Action 5, Action 4, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, the DJI is by far the most powerful thing I ever had since the Sony camcorder days. This thing does a lot. When I get this SD card and I connect to the DJI mics, because I'm gonna have more people on the show, I got to get more DJI mics, which I will be getting. I'm getting ready, y'all. I'm getting ready for real. I'm getting ready. And then, for the time being, I got this here. You know what I'm saying? The Yeti mic. You know what I'm saying? Got the Yeti mic. Boom. This is the battery, Zats. You see? Let me show y'all. I got batteries. I paid more money. Y'all see my batteries here? I got 3 batteries. These are the batteries for this. $500, y'all. $500 I paid. Everything. $500. With the Yeti mic, that's $600 I spent. 600 from the GoFundMe to my own money out of my own check. Okay. Yeah, I spent a lot of money. Then I got this thing. This is where I put it towards the on the back of my laptop. When I want to, have it still, it comes with that. You already know what the DJI mics. There it is right here. Boom, boom, boom. You see the DJI mics? I got my other stand here. I got my other stand here. What else I got to show y'all? Show y'all my mics. Hold on. I'm not playing around. This is about $500. This is about $400 right here. This is about 400. Listen, I don't spend over $2,000 to $3,000. You understand? I'm talking about traveling. I'm talking about where I'm about to travel to. I'm spending so much money that I could have been got my car. Yet at the same time, everything's for a season. You get what I'm saying? So boom, I got this and this. Put this two together. Man, this right here, this Shure mic right here. Put the phone there. When I get my new phone, put the phone right there. We're gonna be having different scenes for different segments. That's why these people want to beat me so badly. Because I did this. I was a C-lister. Y'all forgot about that. I was a C-lister in the industry. I was on walk-in shows. Okay? I was in a couple of movies behind the scenes. Y'all see me with Big Bang Theory, Priya, How I Met Your Mother. I was around these people. Yeah, so send me that link, Zach. Send me that link so I could get it. Send me the link because I know I'm gonna need something for that. I got so much gadget. You know, New Broke don't know how to listen. New Broke don't know how to put this stuff together. Let me show y'all something. We got to get a laugh in. New Broke went live, right? New Broke type it in. He don't even know how to flip the camera. Listen, listen. I learned how to do this on my own. I didn't ask nobody for help. If I needed help, it was Zach's to show me a couple of things I needed to look into, and I did my research. That's as far as I went because Zach know his stuff. So if anything, I go to Zach or I go to Ringo or Brainwaves if I need certain things. If Zach is not busy, if Zach is busy, then Ringo will let me know or Brainwaves will let me know. The point is, I got the brothers, or they come to me, vice versa, right? If y'all want to start, get this, learn how to use this, get great at this, and then you get ready for the Canon, and then you work your way up to what Zats and Ringo and Brainwaves be using, because that's mm, mm, mm. I can't wait to do some great work with Zats and his lady because my thing is I got to get that vehicle. Once I get that vehicle, we on and popping, man. Now, me using this in Dallas, Miami, in Atlanta, because I will be using this in Atlanta. You know how much views I'm gonna get in Atlanta with this thing? You know how much attention I'm gonna guys, when ladies see you, yeah, he's doing well. He's just been busy. He's getting stuff ready, Azandria. We know he's getting ready for the production with his wife. He's probably doing some producing stuff right now. I know he's doing good. You know, Ringo's probably watching in the clouds. Ringo's getting ready for some big stuff. Y'all know that. If y'all pay attention, he's getting ready for something big because it's getting warmer. He's getting on that production thing. He's getting everything set up. He's trying to get the finishing touches to his, studio and downstairs, making some adjustments. That's a lot of work. That man's doing a lot of work, y'all. You know he loves to come on at least 2 to 3 times a day. What y'all gotta realize is when you getting new equipment, let me tell y'all something. All you supporters, it's like a movie. Y'all don't see us on for 2 days, and we very grateful for your concern. Just know that man is putting in some work on his studio, y'all. He on some other stuff. Did y'all see the process? How long that took? He didn't rush. So that type of patience, you got to be patient to do that by yourself. Me just coming on with regular stuff, even you know how long it takes this to come on? Y'all want to know? Ask Zax. You got to make sure you play with this a lot before you come on camera. At least 20 to 30 minutes. See, when you come on with a headsets and you just come on a computer, like many people do, that's easy. Anybody could do that. Try to learn how to put this together, put this together, put the DJI mics and all that. It's gonna take you a minute. You got to make sure all the process is going through. You got to make sure everything's lined up, especially when you put it with OBS. A lot of people don't give producers credit. They put in a lot of work. That's why they get paid the most money. When you produce, that's why you get paid the most money. Do y'all get what I'm saying now? See, it's easy to dance and talk, but when you don't got your equipment correct, nobody gonna want to watch. The lightning got to be on point. Lightning, you got to pay for some serious lightning. What do you think when I get to my place? I'm gonna have great lightning. The lightning I got right now is good. Honestly speaking, StreamYard is better than Restream. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. StreamYard is better than Restream. Restream got some catching up to do because see, when I go on Restream, it gets dark. I'm using the one that Zax gave me, the camera that Zax gave me, and it's coming out clear. So you know what that means. I have to agree with Forever Studio. I may have to leave Restream. The only reason why I love Restream is because of the music. It's connected to OBS. Now StreamYards have OBS. StreamYards have the things I need. So it might be possible that I'm going to cancel Restream, thanks to Brother Brainwaves, and I might do StreamYard, pay $50 a month because this stream this StreamYards. Shoot. I'm gonna set up Discord. I'm glad you mentioned that, Zats. I'm glad you mentioned that. I will set up Discord when I get another computer. I'm gonna when I get another computer because I gotta get me another computer, fam. I gotta get me another computer. Yeah, it's time for me to have 2 computers, y'all. Get me another computer, and man, that's gonna be crazy. That's gonna be crazy. Yes, you could change the lightning or restring. No. I gotta be in a better place, man. Where I'm at, this is not my place. Well, then again, hey Zaz, I could get me a light. Let me check something out on my phone. Hold on one second. I could get a light at the Guitar Center. I could get me a light. I could plug it here because I plugged the TV out. The TV is plugged out. I could put the light over here. Matter of fact, I'm glad you said that light because I could get me a light. I'm gonna get me a light. I'm gonna bring one here. If y'all want me to get that light, hit the Cash App. Support the Cash App. I could get me a light for $50. Get me a nice light, put it right here, and then I could use and then restream. The light will come out better. Yeah, so if y'all support, I'll get me a light. I can add that on to the GoFundMe. Let me put this down. Yeah. Let me see. Let me check the message Zach sent me. Okay, okay, okay. Yeah, that's what's up, Zach. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely look into it and get it. That's the thing, man. Guitar Center, Best Buy. It's another spot I could go to and get the stuff I need to get. And eventually, I'm gonna have to go to Guitar Center a lot more because they have the most professional stuff. To me, they're the south of B&H. You know what I'm saying? B&H is the north in Guitar Center. How many of y'all been to Guitar Center? Put a five in the chat. If you got a Guitar Center in your neck of the woods. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so I'm gonna get this lighting thing. I like the idea of Lively Cut say because the better lighting, more professional. Um, yeah, I think I'm wearing the green shirt. I'm not wearing the green shirt. I think it's something have to do with the back. I don't know what it is. Hold on, let me see. It look like I'm wearing a green shirt on here. Zach says Guitar Center and Sam Ash for great audio for audio. Yes, Sam Ash. Yes, absolutely. I think something going on with the. Hold on a second. I think I got a virtual background going on. Yeah, I had the virtual background. My shirt looking green because I had the virtual background on. Oh snap! I forgot to turn it off. Hold on one second, y'all. Let me get my phone. Hold on. Hold on one second. Holy smack. That's funny. Let me see what you're saying. Hold on. And thank you, Marilyn, for the support on the Cash App. Marilyn, I appreciate the Cash App. That's funny. That's and you know the thing about StreamYards, when the person support, like Restream, it shows the amount. StreamYards, it shows the color. So when you support color red, color blue, color green, color purple, StreamYards have it to where, let's say somebody hit the super chat, wherever they hit, it shows it. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm trying to get Ringo to get. I'm trying to get Ringo to get on StreamYards and Restream because he could use OBS too. You know, so when he's ready to do that, he'll do it. You know what I'm saying? He could connect his OBS to StreamYards or Restream. He just have to pay either 19.99 or 49.99 a month. Because most content creators, you know, they use this and they OBS, you know. So that's something Ringo will probably be doing in the near future. That way, when he go live and he breaks down the video, he could from time to time, you know, look into the chat. Because what y'all don't realize is that when we break down videos, We don't look at the chat unless we look on our phone. You get what I'm saying? Yo, Zats, I got to get some rest too. I made a switch with my partner that I work with. So yeah, I'm going in early tomorrow, fam. I made a switch with him. And the reason why I made a switch with him is because when old girl called me, I'm gonna tell you what happened. Old girl called me this past week when I was in Dallas, right? She was like, "Oh, I want to see you." I said, "Okay, I need to see some receipts that whatever occurred, right? What we talked about behind the scenes." I was going to give her the benefit of the doubt. At the same time, I knew she was on one. So I told my coworker, I said, "Look, I'm gonna need Monday off. I'm gonna go in early, and you can take my shift, knowing that Monday be busy. It do be busy where I'm at on Monday." And so, yeah, Life with the Jones Family, my ex called me in Dallas. She called me. She called me Saturday, last week Saturday, y'all. She called me last week Saturday. Here's the crazy part. I know she watched the channel because she called in a different voice. You ladies are something. Every lady does this with me. All my well, with the exceptions. Most of my exes does this. She called with a different voice. Oh my goodness. I was like, what? No, hell no, she don't live in Dallas. Hell no. No. She in Florida. My ex from Jamaica is in Florida right now with her sister. Anyway, so y'all know I did the live stream with Selena. And after I did the live stream with Selena, I'm sleeping, I'm doing my thing, I'm waking up, I'm getting me some breakfast. I see a Florida number call me. Now, normally I don't pick up any Florida number. Something told me to pick up the number. So I pick up the number. She like, "Hi, is this Rollo?" I'm like, "Who's this? You don't know who this is?" I said, "No, I don't." And I said, "Listen, I'm about to hang up. Stop playing this game. Who is this?" And when I heard her voice, I was like, "Oh, it's you." She, "Oh, you blocked me." I did block her. I did block her. The thing is that she's from Jamaica. She was supposed to link up with me last year, and I sent her $1,000, thinking she gonna do the right thing, but she went to go see her sister. I said, "You gonna go see your sister?" That's what I said, right? She said, "No, no, no, no. I'm gonna go see you. Then I'm gonna go see my sister." No, what she did was she got a one-way plane ticket. I don't think she got a two-way plane ticket. And so she don't think I have customs. I don't know people in the airport, and I used to work for the airport. So I would not have rent that vehicle. And shout out to Offer P777. You know how much I rent that vehicle for? $1,000. That $1,000, I could have put it to the side, got my vehicle. And what I gave her $1,000, that's $2,000. I would have got a vehicle by New Year's because before Trump got in office, the vehicles in Florida was going. The price was very well taken care of. You know what I'm saying? This is before all the stuff that's going on. And so I could have been got a vehicle, $2,000 in the hotel for a few days. Man, I would have got my vehicle right then and there. I would have went to the dealership, boom, 2000, bam, you know. But I wanted to see her. I wanted to see her. I had some opportunities. We would have went live together. People would have saw us together. And she don't even know what could have happened. Yet because she didn't believe in me. This is the key, y'all. She didn't believe in me. Just like me and the other ladies I dealt with, they didn't believe in me. I can't force nobody to believe in me, y'all. And see, I'm not upset. I just know if no woman believes in me, I'm not meant to be with her. You know what I'm saying? And so I tested her out. I wanted to scare her out. And I was going to see if she was going to tell me the truth. She didn't tell me the truth. And then she did tell me the truth. She said, keep your money. You know why? Because she wanted money from me. That's it. She wasn't gonna come see me. So so I don't want to change at the last minute telling the guy to switch up. I'm just gonna get my behind up and go in tomorrow. And that's it. Yep. Azandria says, let me see what she says. While she was calling you from every phone in her house. Oh, snap. Ah. You can't tell. You know these ladies ain't gonna give. She'll probably try to call me down the road again. This time I won't pick up the phone. I tell you that. I won't pick up the phone this time. You know what I'm saying? But think about this. I'm in Texas. You know what she says? Oh, are you in New York? New York? I'm in New York. What do I look like in New York? She thought I was in New York, y'all. When she told me that, I said, I don't know who's in her ear. Do I look like I'm in New York? Man, I'm in New York. What? Take the what? Leave the. I don't think about no New York like that. Come on now, stop it. But when I told her I was in Texas, she was like, Texas? That let me know she didn't want me to travel. And we're not even together. And you don't want me to travel. Listen, if I get with a woman and she telling me she don't want me to travel, why you don't want me to travel? Oh, because you know you guilty of something. Some people can't control themselves when I'm not around. That's the crazy part. I don't think of a person using me though, lively cuts. Let me tell you why, lively cuts. Let me teach y'all something. I don't think of a person using me. You know why? I think different. I wanted to see if she was the real deal. I may have lost 1,000, but I ain't lose my soul. I tell you that. I tell you that. I didn't lose my soul because let me tell you, let me teach you guys, let me teach you brothers, you meant something. You could do everything correct. A woman could still leave you. The question is, do you have what it takes to get back what you think you lost? I didn't lose anything. Lively cuts. I'm still traveling. I'm still making moves. She lost out on everything. That $1,000 meant more to her than the relationship. I could always get the $1,000 back, fam, but she can't get me back. Ooh. See, when you tell a woman that, yeah, you got me on that, you got the money, but she ain't doing no investment with it. I tell you that. Who's winning now? I am. See, a lot of you fellas, you be letting these women think they got you in the bro. I'm too experienced, man. That's why no woman could say anything negative about me. Even Charity, even my exes that be watching in the clouds, they can't say nothing negative about me because I put them on. I always can get the money back. but she can't get nothing from me. She looked at the money more than me. So who's winning there? Do you know how many ladies is trying to get up with me now? I'm not bragging. Do I look like I'm losing sleep? There's many ladies ready to get up with me right now. Shoot. Some of them, they like, man, Rollo, you lucky I'm on the market. I had a I had a I had a lady in Miami, right? She was with her man, powerful couple, powerful couple in Miami. And she saw me by myself, right? In front of her husband. She said, you lucky that I'm on the market. I get your behind. And she was just saying it funny. And her husband was looking at her like, what did you say? I said, what did she say? And he was like, and he was looking at her like, what? And we was talking. I said, man, he said, you lucky you're he was agreeing. He was agreeing with her. He was agreeing with her. You know why he was agreeing with her? You know why he was agreeing with her? Because he was like, Dad, man, this dude about to be a millionaire. Could he be a millionaire without no woman? That's unheard of. This man could be a million because he thinking like we need to get him a woman. There's no way this guy gonna be a millionaire by himself. Or we cannot have that. That's why she said that in front of other women. She was saying that in front of other women, like, don't you see this man is in Miami? He's talking ish. He's showing off without no woman. How dare he come down here to Miami like that? Who he think he is? This so-called tall black man coming down here in Miami, recording and at the beach. He got his swimming trunks on. He walking, he talking, he smiling with no woman. That's what she was thinking. She's like, no, no, we cannot have this. We can't have him by himself now. And so even in Dallas, the women like the hotel, y'all, it was crazy. It was two women was like, they was looking at me at the hotel in Dallas. It was like, look, this dude by himself, he's smiling. What he's so excited about, girl? Girl, I don't know. I was hearing it, the conversation. They're like, girl, he coming into this hotel by himself. Girl, he looking too happy. What's going on here? He got his book bag, girl, and he looking like he in the gym, girl. He working out, girl. And he looks successful because you gotta be doing something to be up in this hotel. And so a lot of women, they want me to be. I do want to be in a relationship. Yeah, I'm not in a rush. That's the thing about me. I'm not in a rush, y'all. And see a lot of women seeing that. They seeing that, man, Rollo's. Yeah, I'll put it to y'all like this. I'm so chill. Woo wee. All right, good night, Life with the Jones family. Tell the husband I say hello. Good night to the both of y'all. Marilyn Edwards, tell your husband I say hello. You know, good night. I know many of y'all got to get ready for tomorrow like I do. You know what I'm saying? Uh, and so it's like the ladies is like, dang, man, Rollo is having too much fun. Oh, Tiff is saying good night. Oh, Tiff, good night, Tiff. I didn't. Oh, okay. Well, good night to you, Tiff. She gone. She ain't going to bed. She's still listening. Every time a woman say good night, they still listening. And she's still watching. She getting herself situated. She's still watching in the clouds. Anyway, good night to Tiff. But what? Of course, I want to be in a relationship with somebody. At the same time, I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. I can't. I'm just gonna do what I'm supposed to do. And if a woman is interested in me, we have the conversation. That's it. But I'm not gonna force it. I'm not gonna force a relationship. And so the thing with Miami is that because you got to understand, everybody that goes to Miami, they have somebody. It's very rare you see a single person go to Miami or go to Dallas by themselves. So when a woman see you by yourself, what I realized with me is that when they see me by myself, they think I got a woman at home. And if I don't have a woman at home, they don't believe that. Women be thinking I'm by myself. I'm not by myself. And so let's just say because how I carry myself, you might think I'm married, I have kids. No, I don't have none of that. And if I do have kids, I don't no woman has come and say, hey, this is your kid, let's take a test, you know? They ain't get to that point yet. So when you go to Miami or Dallas, that's couple relationship. That's couple heaven. You know what I'm saying? So they'd be like, you ain't single, you full of ish. Even some of the women on the internet think I'm not single. And I'll be saying I'm single. I'm not involved with nobody. Yet because the way I carry myself and the things I do. You know what's the crazy part? Y'all think I'm in this y'all think I got a woman staying with me in this house. I know y'all. Y'all think there's no way Rollo's in this house. He's in that bed by himself and he got all this detergent and all these toilet tissues and all that. Y'all think I have a woman staying with me here. I know y'all. I know y'all. Y'all like Rollo's playing games. It's no way that he's staying in that bed by himself. He always got that door closed. What's behind that door, Rollo? What's behind that door, Rollo? It's too quiet, Rollo. Who's in that house, Rollo? See, if I was in an apartment, they would believe me, but because I'm in the house, they believe that I'm staying with a woman. Azandra thought I had 10 women. Well, I probably have 10 women online thinking about me as far as they not coming, they not saying anything. I have my suspicious of women that want to get with me and all that. They have to make the decision. I'm like, yo, there's my email, my Instagram, shoot your shot. Or just pop the balloon on me. It is what it is. Either you pop the balloon on me or you shoot your shot. If you are not married, of course, and you want to shoot your shot, you think there's something there that you want to see. But what's crazy is that I'm going to have to be with a woman for a woman to want to get. I already know the playbook. As soon as they see me with a woman, she's sitting on my lap, then all these women's going to hit me up on, just like back in the days, they hit me up on Instagram. Rollo, I want to see you. And I'm like, I got to make time for my lady. Oh, no. What do you mean you got to make time for your lady? It is what it is. A lot of you married brothers know what's be going on. A lot of you married brothers be going through it more than us brothers that is not with a woman. And you get a woman, a lot of women want you more. It is what it is. The minute you have a woman and you walking with her, you hold the arms with her, and you kissing her and all this other stuff, you know, other women want you. Most men have respect when they see a man with that woman, even if they have interest in that woman, they have respect for that guy because that's his lady. Most ladies, y'all go through y'all go through it more than we go through it. Let's say I'm with my lady. The guys, they might be into her. Let's not play this game. You ladies know, the ones that's married, you know that certain men look at you, you could tell they into you. Yet they got respect for you because you are married, right? The men know that's married. They know their wife is attractive. Most men will wish they have a woman like your wife. They're not going to try to get with her because they have respect. Now, some fools like New Broke and certain other dudes you got to watch out for, like Lively Cuts talked about. Yet, for the most part, most men will not engage of doing something that could jeopardize the situation. You get what I'm saying? However, you ladies, yeah, y'all got your hands full for the most part. You with your man, they try to do certain things right in front of your man. I've been through that with my exes. They'd be dancing and bending over and all this other stuff. They wasn't doing that when I was by myself. They wasn't doing that when I was by myself. The minute they see me with somebody, all of a sudden they pucking their lips up. They want to kiss my mouth now. All of a sudden, this is crazy. This is crazy. Right in front of my lady. Yet when you see me walking by myself, you ain't got nothing to say to me. The minute you see me walking with a lady and you assume that's my lady, here you go. You being extra nice. You want to do all extra stuff for me. You don't think my lady is doing it or my wife is doing certain things, so you think you could do better than her. Crazy. Crazy, I tell you. But yeah, this is a good one. Let's get to this one. Let's get to trend right now. All right. Let's get to this before I get on out of here. Where's the video at? Where's the video? Oh my goodness. All right, let me get it ready. Let's hear the sample story from Trendo Genius. Let's hear his drinking story. All right, here we go.
What's going on, fam? It's your big brother Train tuning again to another video. This video ain't that exclusive, but I'm trying not to think about it. But anyway, today is April the 2nd. It's Wednesday, 2025. And
He wearing the same hat Newbury wearing. He wearing the same hat Newbury wearing. This is crazy. Let's go.
I broke my fast, y'all. So for those of you who've been fasting with me, I had to have me some sushi today.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. So remember that Newbury said that we need to fast from Friday to Monday. So him, Trent, and Mark the Messenger got together behind the scenes and said we need to tell our audience that we need to fast. So remember in the video, Newbury, aka New Bum, aka New Broke, talked about we all need to fast till Monday night. So now he's a man that he's fasting. So he's a man just like Mark the Messenger. We know Newbury failed the test. So he's a man to his audience. He failed the test because it was trying to cast spells on us. They was trying to cast spells on us. They believe with their witching, they witches and these warlocks, they have this thing to where they casting spells before the full moon. So that's why you gotta make sure you're on point with the Most High, because that's what they was trying to do. Anyway, let's go.
Um, but the reason why I broke my fast is because uh, it served its purpose. I felt so good today because I've been fasting for the past few days. Like I felt so good. My body is cleansed. I was going to the bathroom like crazy. And I'm pretty sure that this fast that I just did for the past 3 days, I'm pretty sure it cleansed me out already. It didn't take me that long. I ain't that big. But yeah, I had.
Oh, that's a sneak diss. That's a sneak diss to me. I ain't that. Listen, listen, y'all. Look here, Trendo Genius. Just because I got a stomach doesn't mean that I'm not doing pretty good for myself. And, man, yeah. Do y'all know how fast I walk? Ask the people that met me. I'm not slow burying when it comes to my walk. I'm just gonna say that. I'm not slow burying when it comes to my walk. Y'all see my bowling skills, right? For kind of a somewhat of a big guy, you would think that I'm in shape because bowling is not easy. You ask anybody that bowling is not easy. If you bowl incorrectly, you could sprain your arm and your leg. And I was bowling with a heavy bowling ball. Pause. Life with the Jones family was there. Her husband was there. Selena will verify. And if I use the light one, it's just to get the pins. However, I was using the heaviest one that ever you could think of. And I was using it like it's nothing. And mind you, I'm not in the best of shape, yet I walk and move fast. Did y'all see how quickly I got up and danced with Selena? Let me teach y'all something. Let me teach you guys something. When a woman get up and dance, and by the time she make her first step and you get up before she make her first step, that means you got it going on. Y'all know, y'all seen that in the live stream. When she got up, I moved up quick before she even made one step. That's not easy. I'm very talented, y'all. So don't y'all see me ran across that Florida interstate. Y'all see me ran across that Florida interstate. Did y'all see that? With the cars going about 50 miles per hour? Hmm. Anyway, let's hear what this entity has to say. Because I tell you what, entity, I'm coming to Arizona soon. Entity, I'm coming to Arizona soon. You complaining about the women? Guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to have a woman in your state. Since you stay in Arizona, I know Lively Cousin and his wife stay in Arizona. Listen, since you stay in Arizona, Trade No Genius, I'm coming to Arizona, and this time I'm gonna go live on Arizona, and I'm gonna have me two ladies chilling before I go back to Florida. That's a fact, Jack. And I'm just doing this to show you that you full of ish and you complaining about no woman wants you, even though we heard a baby, a lady staying with you there. You're dealing with a moms with kids, and I'm not disrespecting moms with kids because he claims he don't deal with moms with kids, even though we heard the baby the last time I broke you down, a breakdown video. So anyway, I'm gonna teach you how to get the ladies in Arizona. Let's go.
Had to give me some sushi game, but I think I'm gonna do that like every 2 weeks. So if you're a part of the school community out there, yeah, we probably gonna do it every 2 weeks. But I had to give me some sushi today. But anyway, yeah. But anyway, y'all, back to the topic. I'm not even mad, but YouTube sent me an email talking about they talking about they gonna ban me this Friday for drinking alcohol on my page, on my channel, y'all. Y'all remember a few days ago when I had that 1800 bottle on my channel, and I told y'all the reason why I had the 1800 bottle on my channel was because I was gonna do something new with my life. I was gonna stop drinking.
What? 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 What is he talking about? I'm trying to get through this lingo, y'all.
Right? I said that, right? Did anywhere in that video I drank that 1800? I didn't, did I? I did not drink that 1800 at all, period, bro. They said that I drunk the alcohol. Bro, let me read y'all the email. So let's first of all, let me tell you. So they saying they're gonna ban my channel. I told them, I said, listen, bro. I hit them up on
Whoa, 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 hold on. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. What's today's date? Today's Sunday. Let's see if he did a live 3 days ago. He did. If your YouTube channel was banned, then why you did a video 7 hours ago? Why you still got your membership? This this guy lying, y'all. This guy lying. He's capping.
Finding the perfect
And your video still monetized. Man, this guy's lying so much.
what's going on, fam. It's your big why I had the 1800 bottle on my channel was because I was gonna do something new with my life. I was gonna stop drinking. Right? I said that, right? Did anywhere in that video I drank that 1800? I didn't, did I? I did not drink that 1800 at all, period, bro. They said that I drunk the alcohol. Bro, let me read y'all the email. So let's first of all, let me tell you. So they saying they're gonna ban my channel. I told them, I said, listen, bro. I hit them up on Google. I said, I don't got no flags on my account. I ain't never
Hmm. Oh my goodness. All these guys want to drink after I know how to drink at. I had a drink in Texas. I had a drink in Texas, and all of a sudden these people want to drink now. You got New Bro. His bottle was empty. This guy claimed that he was trying to stop drinking. Yo, this is all cap. So what's gonna happen? You're gonna be dancing with a woman. You're gonna you're gonna get a woman. You're gonna pay to act like you're together and dance on YouTube. Let's go.
been flagged at all. Y'all gonna email me for this? They like, well, we understand that, Mr. Henderson, but let me read the email, man. It's crazy. I ain't even mad though. So they said immediate action required, channel termination notice. They said, hi, Travis Henderson. We hope this message finds you well. We're writing you to inform you of a serious violation detected on your YouTube channel. A serious violation for me just telling people that I'm quitting drinking. Violation: consumption of alcohol, 1800 tequila. The date it was detected, March 28, 2025. That was the day I did that video.
Wait. Wasn't I in? Wait. What? Whoa. Hold on a second, y'all. I was just in Dallas March 28th. I was in Dallas March 28th. I had a Don Julio on my live stream. This dude was watching me March 28th in Arizona. He claimed he did a video March 28th. I'm in Dallas March 28th. My ex called me March 28th. What's going on? Hold on. I'm in Dallas already. This is last week. Oh, yo, you can't make this up, y'all. Listen, listen, y'all. That's when I went to March 28th. I was in Dallas Friday. That's exactly when I was in Dallas. So he must have watched the video of me, Selena, and he must have did something he was not supposed to do because he ain't telling the whole truth. Him and New Broke that same night got some alcohol. Y'all, man, y'all gotta admit that these guys want to me be so badly, man. These guys want to beat me so badly. You know what this tell me? That they was watching in the clouds on both my platform and Selena. They like, how is this guy who have a stomach? How's he drinking and he's not acting a fool? And here it is, they was acting a fool. That's why New Broke took his video down. They must have had a conversation. They're like, look, we ain't going nowhere with this. Rollo won. Of course I won. Y'all think because y'all get many views and likes, y'all winning in life? This they want to beat me so badly with drinking. Damn. They feel some type of way because they think they're in better shape than me, that they could get more women than me. Let me say this. I warned y'all. I warned these entities. You do not want to be in competition with me when it comes to women. I will blow all three of y'all out the same time. Three of y'all against me, I will beat y'all. When I was in high school, there was guys that were taller than me, and I blew them out when it comes to the women. I was hugging, smacking booty. Yes, you heard me. I was hugging these ladies in high school and smacking that booty. They try to do it, they got smacked in the face because they try to do what I did. This is the time that I was in John Jay High School in Brooklyn. Yes, I was. Shout out to Park Slope. Shout out to John Jay High School. The guys came in, they was talking ish and saying, "Oh, I'll get more women than you, Rollo." I said, "Let's bet. Let's get up there. Let's get up there before 7, before school open." Women were coming in. I'm grabbing them. I'm smacking the booty. I'm getting my feelings. They trying to do it, and they getting smacked in the face. They were so pissed off that they spread rumors about me. They told the women I was dealing with, Rollo, he was he was hugging up on other women. They were so mad. They was being like women, telling the women. And then the women got on my face. I say, "Excuse me? Oh, I'm done with you because I heard you was hugging up on other women." I said, "And who told you?" "Oh, such and such." I said, "Will you give those weak losers a chance?" "No, I won't. I still want to be with you, Rollo." "Okay, then. I'll see you after school. I got to go to class." Listen, these are high schooler YouTubers that's trying to keep up with me, man. Listen, I will blow all three of you. You, Mark the Messenger, and New Breed, y'all not gonna listen. If y'all want to do this, name the state, name the state, and I will win. Even in the northern states, I will beat y'all. Trust me when I tell you, I will blow you out. I will have many numbers, many opportunities. If y'all if y'all do online, I have more women on the panel than y'all. Well, y'all don't want no competition with me, man. Stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it, stop. Hmm. Let's go.
Penalty. channel termination. What? Like effective date, Friday, April the 4th, 2025. We take our community guidelines seriously, and after a thorough review, it was determined that your channel showcase content involving the consumption of alcohol, specifically 1800 tequila, which violates our platform policies. How you do a thorough review and you ain't even talked to me yet personally? That's what I'm trying to figure out. How is a thorough review? It ain't thorough, y'all.
You still got your channel, so I don't want to hear this nonsense. You still got your channel up. Let's go.
Y'all sending me a message telling y'all about to telling me y'all about to terminate me. So how is it thorough, YouTube? Make it make sense. Please take necessary action immediately if you want to retain any content from your channel. We highly recommend downloading any videos you like to keep, as the termination process is irreversible. Visit downloadnow.com to download your content. If you believe this is a mistake, you have until Thursday night, April the 3rd, 2025 to.
You know what? It wouldn't surprise me if he did a response to my video. It wouldn't surprise me if he did a response to me and Selena live stream. Now that I think about it, he must have said something, because he's not the only one that did a response. It would not surprise me, y'all. He did a response to me and Selena on my live stream. It would not be far-fetched. And he must have said something, and the Most High got YouTube on his behind. Listen, yeah, y'all better be careful what y'all say. I ain't got to do nothing. The Most High sees fit. Because I don't even think it's about him. He's talking about me. And he saw that Don Julio. That Don Julio is messing up. They can't afford Don Julio. They can't afford Don Julio. You want to get the real Don Julio, you're spending about $1.50. All you folks know I'm telling the truth. If you want to get that Don Julio, because a small one is going to get you about $37, $40. Yeah, if you want to get that pint, you're going to spend about $1.50. Everybody knows that Don Julio is on that high income when it comes to getting. Man, Don Julio ain't cheap. Especially if you get it ordered delivered to you DoorDash, that's another $10,000, $15,000. That Don Julio is the real deal. People with money, they buy Don Julio and up. I know people buy alcohol $200, $300 bottle. These dudes be getting that $20 liquor, $10 liquor. Listen, if you're gonna have a woman come through, you get that Don Julio to start, and you make sure you get that high end liquor. Don't be buying no cheap stuff. Woman gonna think something wrong with you, huh? When you have women that's on point, even if she's somewhat not what you expect, at least they'll come up big with your liquor game. I think I should have me a liquor class for real. See, I told y'all Ringo's on right now. But listen, I'm about to get off in a few minutes. Listen, think about what I'm saying. Ladies, if you meet a man right now, ain't your liquor game going to determine? Listen, ladies, I'm talking to y'all respectfully. Don't you look at a man liquor game, tells you if you're gonna have a good time with him or not? Let me tell you fellas something. Whether you marry or not, women love that high-end liquor, man, because she want to feel nice. She want to feel comfortable around you. She know you're gonna protect her. She know that you know how to be on point. You ain't gonna do nothing stupid. That cheap liquor, let me teach your fellas something, and I'm not joking. Cheap liquor, a woman don't trust you. Even if you are with her. Listen to me, fellas. Listen to me. I'm not lying. Cheap liquor, a woman don't trust you. She know you up to no good. When you buy high-end liquor, she know she could trust you. If I'm lying, the woman will say I'm lying. The woman will say I'm lying. A lot of these dudes, they buy cheap liquor and something always happens. I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding, fellas. When dudes used to be, I said, man, I ain't hanging out with you. Man, I'm buying cheap liquor for this woman. I said, dude, you'll be in jail the next day because cheap liquor is gonna make a woman, it's not gonna make because you gotta understand something, guys. It takes a lot for a woman to trust you with liquor. It takes a lot for a woman to trust you with liquor for real, for real. I'm helping you fellas out. But you ain't gonna listen. Or that's what Rollo said. He ain't got no woman. Okay, get up with one of these women. Get some cheap liquor and watch it be behind bars. Trust me when I tell you. Get the most expensive liquor because it shows her that you're a responsible man and you're not thinking about getting it on with her. Any woman would tell you, you buy her cheap liquor, she know you want to hit it from the back. Broke niggas buy cheap liquor because they trying to hit it from the back. Men with success, they buy high end liquor so the woman could be interested in them and know that they ain't thinking about hitting it. And let me teach you guys something. When you ain't thinking about getting no pussy, you're gonna get a lot of pussy. That's facts. Listen to me. When you ain't thinking about getting some pussy, you're gonna get a lot of pussy. You hear me? Ask any of the guys I talk with. They say, you know what, Rollo, you right. I ain't thinking about getting none. Just like the motto. I wasn't thinking about hitting it. She came on to me. She gave me the look. She came to the room. She said, I want some. And I gave her some. When you ain't thinking about it, you're gonna get some. And when you get some, she gonna give you the best time of your life. For all you ninjas cheat and you gonna get locked up, man. These dudes get more cash apps than me. They get more, they check cash, they YouTube check is more bigger than mine. My how is it that my YouTube check is small for now? Yeah, I got more equipment than them. I get more high end liquor. But yeah, I ain't gonna, but we're gonna listen. Let's continue.
Submit an appeal. And I already did that. I already submitted the appeal. So I don't know if they're gonna get it or what, but we appreciate your understanding and cooperation in maintaining a safe and supportive community for all. Warm regards, the YouTube team. What? Please note this email is automated and replies to the address are not mine. So
I ain't got time to hear that. Let's get to the point. Let's go.
us content creators, we always got to go through a like they never respond to us, and we.
So my car insurance just went up again.
Oh la 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 la. Here we go.
Haters out there that wanted this, hey, good job, haters. You got your wish. You got your wish. Oh, I know they watching. I know y'all haters watching. Yeah,
Ain't nobody hating on you. I ain't got nothing to hate on you about. It's nothing about you that's hating on. Let's go.
new trend. I knew this was gonna happen. Hey, shit happens. Things happen. It is what it is. But guess what? You don't see me crying. You don't see me upset. Do you see my energy still balanced? I'm still gonna eat this damn sushi. And I'm still gonna upload some videos on my other channels. But this was my baby right here. This was my main channel right here.
Yo, yo. I appreciate each and every one of y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for supporting the stream. This is a good one. In all seriousness, fellas, man, do not buy cheap liquor, man. Do not buy cheap liquor. You know what I'm saying? When you bring a woman around and she want to have a good time and she's comfortable and everything, you on your best behavior. Listen, man, I learned this a long time ago. You gonna get some. Don't worry about it. A lot of you fellas, you don't think these women know you don't want to hit it from the back, as Ringo say? You don't think these ladies know that when you look at them a certain way, you want to get in that coochie? At the same time, let her make the decision. And when she make the decision, trust me when I tell you, that's the best time. You don't force it. You don't need to force it. If you say you that man like you say you are, then why you stressing getting some? These guys is worrying about what I'm doing instead of doing what they need to do. And that's why they're gonna end up in jail or unalive if they're not careful. Cause me, I know how to move correctly with these ladies. Yeah, that lady lied last year on me. That's because I gave her the benefit of the doubt. And the Most High knew I needed to be protected. Because see, a lot of people would have folded. I didn't fold it. And that's something I don't wish on anybody. Y'all get the drift? And so all I'm saying, fellas, get to know the woman, see if she could deal with your energy and you could deal with hers. But if she's messy, cut her off. Ladies, if the guy's messy, you got to cut him off. You got to protect your energy, you got to protect your spirit, and you got to protect your peace. At the end of the day, y'all, man, ladies want to have fun. It's nothing wrong having fun with the ladies. Just let her make the final decision. And that's what I do. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is, man. But don't buy no cheap liquor. Don't, fellas, your lady doing her thing, get that down Julio, get that high end liquor, and man, you're gonna have the time of your life. And she's gonna cook you some great food, and it is what it is, man. Don't you ladies know I'll be telling the truth. Some of these ladies be looking good. You're like, Dad, I wish I had her. Are you ready to deal with her? Because it's one thing you want her. The question is, are you ready to deal with what she got going on? And some of you guys, you're not ready for what the woman has in store. Some of you ladies say, I'm ready for a certain man. Are you sure? Is your mind and your capability is ready to deal with him? Because once he come in your life, you can't blame God. Remember, you ask God for certain things, he will bring it right in front of you. Are you ready? Excuse me. What's up, Keystone? So thank you all for tuning in to the show. This is a great one. This was a fun one. And hey, I gotta get ready for early AM. So I will be live in the afternoon tomorrow instead of my evening. So we will be doing more content. And once again, I want to thank y'all for all the support that you have supported. Thank y'all for all the support. Thank y'all for supporting the GoFundMe, hitting the super chat, hitting the cash apps, because now I'm about to get ready to get some work going in. And by the way, I could use this with my phones, like I said earlier. And so, yo, support the GoFundMe so I can get that camcorder. When y'all get a chance, you send a cash app, say GoFundMe, or boom, hit the GoFundMe thing, or hit the Vimo. Support. Let's get that camcorder because that's the finishing touches. Once I get that camcorder, we on and popping, y'all. So I see y'all over by Ringo TV Reactions. He's talking about Terrence Howard and that No Diddy. Pause, pause, pause. So I'm gonna get my laughter on over there. I see y'all over there. Thank y'all for liking the video. Y'all have a great night, you powerful couples. Azandria, I'm looking forward to hearing from you soon. Brown royalty to the people. We the business.